What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this video, I want to talk about why did the narcissist get married. So when a narcissist first came into your life, they already had planned on being there for a long time. And so marriage is just another part of the agenda for them. They don't take marriage as something sacred, as something serious before they enter it. They look at it as a lifetime contract to owning you. Because at the end of the day, narcissists are the same. They treat everyone the same. They don't care about the title, husband, wife. They don't care about any of that. All they know is we're connected now. And you're not going anywhere. And so now they have their hands on everything that belongs to you before they even married you. They automatically want to claim everything if they are entitled to it. And what I mean by that is, now, I didn't marry my ex. We were engaged. But before we got engaged, I noticed how quickly everything moved and everything as far as him moving in with me and how he was rearranging. Like I said, I still had a bad habit of saying my house. He had rearranged the house and everything. And I'm like, why is he changing everything around? And he just figured that he preferred everything to be in, his taste. He had even, my sister had a stereo system that I had bought her. And I think for Christmas. He even took that, to his mom's house and perpetrated like it was his. And I'm like, you going overboard. You're taking things out the house that don't even belong to you. And we had just gotten to a serious relationship, but we were still getting to know each other because the narcissists move so fast. So just imagine how fast they move when you become married, how they want to quickly change documents. It's like they have a plan, it always been the plan to just own everything that you have. It absolutely have to be 50-50, right away. And if y'all watch this movie that was on Lifetime, and this woman, she met this guy and they moved pretty fast, and he hurried up and married her. He had went all into the insurance policies and just everything. And he had planned on killing her so that he can get the insurance money off her death. So it's that's what narcissists do. They try to change everything so fast so that they can benefit from it. And it's in a real relationship or marriage, no one really think about those things. It happens when it happens. You're not in such a hurry to make decisions on policies and things. It's it's gonna happen. But with the narc, they're in such a hurry because that just goes to show that they already had a hidden agenda to get their hands on some money and just perpetrate and make it look like they just, they just got it like that. Like they just sitting on stacks of money. When in reality, they came into a ready-made family. They came into a family that was already set. Because narcissists, a lot of them are pretty much bums. And they know who they can leech off of. They know who to target, for the opportunity for their quick come up. And a lot of times you'll see the narcissist slowly transform from someone who looked like they didn't have much, who didn't have nothing going on for themselves, to become this person that they pretend to be, because they can just pretty much, turn into anything they want to be once they end up with a certain person. And that person got so much going on for themselves, so much shine. And it's like the narcissists, they just feel like they're just a reflection. And they just take all the credit for something that they didn't even have a part of building. So that's why narcissists get married, because it's all about a beneficial matter. It's all about what they can gain from the marriage and from you, because of course they own you now. That's why they make it so difficult when you want to get out of the marriage or the relationship. If you got some monetary, agreement going on, and you can't really just break the contract. And that goes for people who have went into a lease with a narcissist, and you cannot break the lease, because if you break the lease, you will be owing money. The narcissist will as well, because it's not like they're going to hold up your end of the bargain, because they were dependent on you to pay the whole amount of the rent anyway. And it doesn't matter to them if they get a bill, because they already they already have so much debt attached to them from their past, and people who they have loaned or borrowed money from, and they run from people who they borrow money from. And it's like when you enter a partnership with a narcissist, you're constantly getting to know them. You don't know a lot about them. They just give you enough to make you think that they're just going to be a great addition to your life. but you never really feel that connection in a partnership with someone that you would be in love with in a relationship. That's why they move so fast, because it's all about money to them. It's all about material things. It's all about how you make them look to other people. They are fake. They just put on an act to make people think that they just got it like that. And so, that's why that's like the number one reason why they get married, because that's like the biggest lifetime commitment contract to you, that they really don't have to do too much. They don't have to really put in too much of the effort. It's like you're the one who really agreed to it, and once y'all become married, you stuck. And they make it so difficult for you to exit the marriage. They make it so difficult. I've heard so many stories of people trying to get out of marriages with a narcissist, and I could only imagine the hell that they are putting them through. I can only imagine. Good thing is, for someone who's just in a relationship with a narcissist and want to get out of it and don't have any attachments, the good thing is, it's less that you have to do to, like just get away from them, as far as no more communication, just to cut off the contact. When you go no contact with a narcissist who you were just in a relationship with, hopefully you weren't, on a lease together, because of course they're not going to make it easy as far as you going your separate ways, or y'all coming up to an agreement like, okay, so we're going to just break the lease and we both just pay what we have to pay. Or no, they want to pretend like, no, I'm not going to break the lease, and if you do that, then that's on you, and you're going to be owing this and that. But trust me, what is that flying? Trust me, if you if you just continue with the situation, the longer you stay there, the longer it's going to just be hell every day until that lease is up, and then you'll finally free. That's why so many people be talking about they're counting down till the lease is up, and they're already looking for somewhere else. And that is just such a good thing for people who are seriously going no contact with the narc and moving on to where they can't even find them. Because some people get out of relationships with the narc, move on, and they still try to have some kind of communication with them, because they don't want things to leave off on bad terms. Well, the narcissist made it that way, not you. So don't ever feel like you owe it to them to keep in contact, because you don't. And when you do that, you're giving them just what they want. So that's just something I want to speak about in this video, why the narcissists get married, because it just has something to do with the benefits of it all. Not because they were in love with you and they want to live happily ever after with you. There's no such thing as happily ever after with a narcissist. They don't care about none of that. They just care about the lifetime commitment of owning you. So y'all can leave y'all comments down below on this video. Thank you for watching. I'm about to get myself situated for work, and I will talk to you soon.